2 o'clock. Okay, Ken.
The first few years of building something is the rehearsal. How do I learn to put myself first, Babali? Are you helping me learn?
I'm just about to go down for a nap, but before I do that, I have to start this because it is officially day 1 of taking my art seriously.
To explain why I'm doing this, I'll just read out loud the summary of my coaching session with my coach, Ali. You have to stop waiting for anyone else to validate the importance of your dreams and your work before you start to invest your time every single day in pursuing it. This is the thing that really hit home for me yesterday during my session. She said that the first few years of building something is the rehearsal. So I'm seeing like my first 100 videos as the rehearsal that probably nobody's gonna see, and that's totally fine because honestly it's probably a bit awkward and I'm figuring it out. People don't celebrate us until the performance, but that is literally the last 1% of the journey. The 99% where we just sit in our rooms and put in the time and do it when we don't feel like it and fail and have to get over our own insecurities and self-doubt to keep showing up. That is where the real magic and work is. So what is a reasonable commitment you can make to yourself about how you are going to show up for your dreams every day for the next 2 weeks? Your mind will come up with all sorts of excuses. Be ready for that and then do it anyway. This is not new to me. I would say 10 years ago, I discovered the self-development industry on the internet, on Instagram. I am not new to the concept of discipline, but now it finally applies to me. And I feel like this is something that I want to share because it's a really big part of my journey of finding back to my art. So I was in a really dark place of survival mode for many, 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 many years. I had a lifetime of trauma that was also keeping me in survival mode. And that's why all of that motivational shit, all of the discipline, all of the showing up consistently for my dreams did not work because I had way deeper shit that needed to be sorted out first. And this is why it's actually a really big milestone for me to finally be like, okay, I'm in a much better place in my life. And this is major. This is a kind of a celebration for me. And that's one thing that I just want to share is a lot of the times this isn't relevant to a lot of people, including me, just very, very, very recently. It is now a few hours later. My plans were a bit interrupted by my health. That is a very common occurrence for me. But that's fine because that's the whole point of this practice is that you just do whatever you can, but you do it every day. Oh, Bubbly, what's with your voice? Always Bubbly interrupting my videos. Yes, Bubbly. That's the whole point of this practice is to do it every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna do my best. Oh.
Can I come for 1 hour, Tweena? 2 o'clock. Okay, Ken.
I woke up still in pain, so I'm gonna take care of that. And I'm just feeding the cats. Hi. One thing that I'm unlearning is putting everyone else's needs in front of mine. I think I'm just translating it from my language. And that includes you, Bubbly. Yes. In the morning, I get up. What do I do instead of pissing desperately? I feed these two. So it's small things like this that also have an effect on my art, and that's why I'm bringing it up here. It's something that I'm working on with my coach. Yes, I love you so much. I put you before me. There's a little filter. How does that look? So, how do I learn to put myself first, Bubbly? Are you helping me learn? It's not something I consciously choose. I think that's important to remember because we all have this, right? I do it out of programming. Like, it was modeled to me in my childhood. And I picked it up subconsciously, and it's just what my body knows. So it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of practice to unlearn these things. But that's really important for my art. I have to tell you, such an exciting update. I wasn't filming, the camera was not there. I immediately found a synth that I loved, and I immediately started making a song. Like, it was like, what? It all happened within seconds. And I finally, for the first time in years, I can't believe it because it's literally day 3, and I had like zero expectation of like creating anything that's even remotely good. But the good part about this is the fun that I had. It's not about the fact that I made something that I think is kind of good. I don't give a fuck about the outcome. I need to do this because of how good it makes me feel to make the art. And like, this is such a major win for me. Like, I'm literally gonna cross this really big in my journal. Like, this was a huge day for me. I can't believe like day 3 would already be so fulfilling. And on like a more serious note, like I was thinking about how good it felt to be in the zone, to be in the creative flow, how much I miss that. Like, it's like euphoria for me to be able to focus on making art and be in that creative zone. And just feeling that is like, this is why I need to stay healthy. Like, it sounds so dramatic, but like experiencing this joy of being obsessed with the process and just being so happy about it is like, oh, I need to be healthy so I can be creative. Like, the health and the art connection is so fucking real. So yeah, if there's one good thing that came out of my chronic illness, it's the appreciation for when I do have the energy to make art, and the motivation that making art gives me in return. So it's kind of like it's like a cycle. I'm like, okay, I want to be healthy so that I can create art, and then when I do create the art, it makes me feel so good that I want to be healthy. So it's like, yeah, this was a really good high note to end it on. Is that how you say it? Thank you for watching. If you actually watched, that's amazing. It really means a lot to me. If anybody watched this at all, especially if you watched it this far, it would be amazing to know if anyone watched it this far. So yeah, a heartfelt thank you. That's why the hearts. And I'll see you next time. I will definitely be back for more. Thank you.